What's one thing you've always wanted to try but haven't yet?
Skydiving. I just want to feel what that feels like, but I'm probably pretty scared, too scared to do it.
Tell me about your first job.
I worked in a butcher shop from the time I was 15 to when I left for college. It was amazing.
What's your biggest football pet peeve and why?
I'd say when people are like before the game in the mirrors, like trying to look all good. It's just kind of crazy because we're getting ready for a game and you shouldn't be really worried about that.
Got to make sure your uni's on point, man.
Yeah.
Before you
Look
go out
good.
there and mess it up.
Play good, get paid good,
Feel
get paid
good.
Get...
A lot of linemen skydive?
No.
Tell me about
Gravity's
those
not-
all whites at Green Bay.
Oh, those are not so good. Little revelatory.
Little lumpy.
Risque. As opposed to a revelation.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he is in, Elijah Page is in the game of the week in college football on CBS. The Trojans head to Eugene, trying to carve a path to the playoff. These two have to go right through each other. Both have had some gritty wins. And already in November, both have involved Iowa. And we're going to see two of the best offenses in the country here, Rick.
Allow me to wax nostalgic. This is the old Pac-12 right
Yes.
here. We got us a big game. I know it's Big Ten, and they're both excited as heck to be in the Big Ten. But this is a little bit wistful for me to go back and have this be such an important game back on the West Coast. You know, to me, it's going to be a matter who dictates style here.
Yep.
Oregon leads the conference in rushing. SC leads the conference in passing. Who can dictate that that's what we're going to do and we're going to do it better than you can defend it? I think Oregon has the #1 pass defense in the league.
Yep.
So it looks as if the home team will be able to keep Lincoln Riley and Jaden Maiava and all those high-flying wide receivers from getting down the field. But those are unique guys, those Trojan receivers. So that's, to me, going to be the tail of the tape here. And then can that Trojan defense, DeAnt and Lynn, make sure they're physical enough as they were against Michigan, but that was at home, on the road to stop what is a monster Oregon rushing attack.
I want to give Lincoln Riley some love here because over the last 5 weeks, he's beaten some teams in the Big Ten Conference that are physical.
Did you see how excited he was at the end of that
And
Iowa
he should
victory?
be.
Yeah, he
should
deserved to be.
Like
That's exactly right.
that is the quintessential defining win that USC is not soft, that they can play in this league.
Yes.
That's a definitive step in the right direction. Now, they got to be able to shore some things up, most notably that they play really well at home and struggle mightily on the road in terms of how you want to measure things and statistically. But he deserves a lot of credit. In the offseason, his coaching staff came to him and said, look, we have to be more physical. He was leery to do that, but he stepped into the uncomfortability. When I was there at camp in the summer, they had tackle to the ground 2 or 3 periods per practice, so they made it a point of emphasis. And the reason that USC is in this position is because that started in camp by decisions that Lincoln Riley made. They're going to be ready for this game. I don't know how they're going to play, but they'll be physically up to the challenge, and it should be fun to watch.
So you taking SC?
No, I'm taking Oregon.
All that love. All that. Okay. Yeah.
Swinging him in.
Yeah. I'm used to. So apparently they forgot all that training camp physicality when they went to South Bend to take on your Irish.
Well,
right?
that's different.
That's different.
Walk into God's house. It just doesn't go the way you want it to.
Dude, I lit up when you mentioned those receivers because you turn on that game tape and you watch these cats. It's a high wire act.
Oh, my goodness.
They are incredible. These are such athletes.
You feel like you're watching the Rams.
They contort their body, and you could have 2 or 3 guys on them. They still find a way. And we're talking about Mekhi Lemon, Jacoby Lane, and they've got other receivers that transferred. Hudson at Penn State.
The tight end's fantastic.
And the kid at Florida State, McCree is the tight end. You're
Lake
right.
McCree.
I'm leaning SC, but I don't know if I can trust Maiava. You look at his home record. 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. On the road, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. His completion percentage on the road is less than 6%. I think it's 56, 57%. So who's going to show up? Which Maiava is going to show up. The last time out of Nebraska, he didn't play too well. He ran well, but throwing the ball, he didn't do so well. I got to go with the home team. Wow. I'm going to go with the home team in this one, but I love what SC did last week versus the run. I'm turning it into you now.
Yeah.
Praising them and then going the other way.
Oh, it's noteworthy, though.
Well, since that Indiana game with Oregon, Oregon's defense has really been the story of this team. I mean, it's 209 yards a game. It's 11.5 points. They've been unbelievable. And Dante Moore, now that he's healthy, when he plays at home, when he's got 13 touchdowns, 2 interceptions at home, he can be deadly. And before that Iowa game last week, I'd have easily picked Oregon in this matchup. Yeah. But this SC team, I think, is just a little different than the past ones. I think they come in, I think they win this game. And they, not easily, but they go in there, and I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's sunny, whatever.
Neither do they now.
You know
SC is going to win.
You know what's fascinating about this game also? If SC were to win, your prediction comes true. We could have a ton of 10-win, 2-loss teams that aren't going to make it to the college football playoff because there's not enough room for them.
Do the expansion talk.
And given that December 1, they have to make the decision if they're going to expand it to 16. The Big Ten, who wants automatic qualifiers, and the SEC, who's on record as saying they want it just at large, 5 champions and 11 at larges, are going to have to agree to get more spots. It'll be interesting to see who acquiesces to the other.
And the football schedule is complicated, whether it's, signing day, the portal, and now this decision that has to be made. But do you think they should have made it for after the bracket comes out, and maybe people would have another sample size on the 12-teamer right now?
No doubt.
Yeah.
But, Randy, going back to your pick, man, if Indiana's the only team that's passed for over 200 yards versus this Oregon secondary or defense, if you will. If SC can keep Maiava upright and protect him, they might have a chance to win.
We were there for that game.
Yes.
Those were tight quarter throws now. Those back shoulder throws that they were making to Surratt and Cooper in that particular ball game, I mean, those only eagles dare fly where Mendoza was putting that ball. It was incredible.
The thing to keep your eye on, sorry, Randy, is the run defense for USC. Over the last 4 games, they've given up 800 rushing yards, over 5 yards per carry. Oregon is starting to hit their stride up front. That's going to have a lot to do. Because if you want to win on the road, you got to play good defense and be able to stop the run, and SC's really struggled to do that.
Well, back to the game last week, that's where I thought SC played the biggest difference
in the second half.
At the line of scrimmage, offensively and defensively. They looked very un-SC-like. They looked not dominant, but they looked a lot better.
This King Miller is pretty good. What are you, third-string running back? I mean, he looks pretty good, number 30, playing on that wet surface as well. But he's not going to be an easy win. You got to really wrap this guy up.
Oh, it's going to be a fast track. It's going to be a crazy crowd, but I think the Trojans take them.
Very fun game. And I feel like Lincoln Riley just showed us something that even USC fans have been waiting for. Not just that win, but his emotions at the end.
What'd you see with that? Because you caught it on Saturday. You're like, look at that emotion.
Yeah.
Right, like heart.
But we were saying this is a seminal moment for this program, especially after the beatdown they took trying to tame Notre Dame. Yeah, they looked good against Michigan, but this is another very physical team that you're taking on.
That's it.
And can you
match? We match the physicality. Yes. That's the reason.
Right. And I'm not saying it wasn't there in the first place or wasn't there in the locker room, but the USC fans who watch from around the country, that meant a lot.
Yeah, no
doubt. To see him raise his arms in victory.